Okay, we're going to bring this full circle tonight, and I'd like to introduce in a minute here Executive Director of TCADP, Kristin Houlé. But I do want to say, without TCADP, I would not be as far along in my journey as a citizen of Texas as I am. I don't know much about the legislature. I know more now. I don't know much about the law. I know more now. I've never been affected by violence in my family. But I have become very inspired and informed voting citizen through information that I know I can trust and rely on, and inspiration from an amazing peer group of fellow TCADP members. And so I'd like Kristin to finish up tonight for us.
Thank you all so much for being here tonight to honor our extraordinary champions, Representative Farrar, David Dow, Nicole Caceres. I'm so grateful to everyone who played a part in tonight's event, including all of our hosts and sponsors, and especially Carrie Steele, Jordan Poole, and Jim Harithis here at the station. TCADP's incredible program coordinator, Vicki McQuiston, who I hope is inside now. My amazing board member and the event chair, Mary Heartlein, and our event host committee chairs, Mary and Paul Nugent. I recently read one of David Dow's blog pieces in which he wrote that he keeps being a death penalty lawyer because he can't stop. Well, those of us who work day in and day out on this issue know exactly how he feels. We can't stop working against the death. We keep working against the death penalty because we can't stop. We can't stop because of people like Dwayne Buck. We can't stop because of people like Anthony Graves, who spent 18 years of his life, including 12 years on death row, for a crime he did not commit. And he is my new best friend. Thank you, Anthony. We had some quality time in the car to Dallas last week, so we bonded. We can't stop because of murder victims' family members who must endure years of appeals and the spectacle of executions while waiting for the empty promise of closure. And we cannot stop because we know that Texans are better than this, and we deserve more from our criminal justice system than the ongoing cycle of violence and vengeance. So, despite tonight's scheduled execution, and despite the sentiments expressed recently by our state leaders, who will remain nameless, things are changing on this issue, even here in Texas. 4 states have abandoned the death penalty in recent years, and numerous other states are on the cusp of passing repeal legislation. And here in Texas, new death sentences have declined more than 70% since 2003, as prosecutors and jurors embrace alternatives to the death penalty that punish those who are truly guilty and protect society without resulting to the ultimate punishment. The progress that we make here in Texas has a ripple effect, and it lifts up the efforts of our colleagues around the country. As the only statewide grassroots membership organization working exclusively to end the death penalty in Texas, TCADP relies on the generosity of individuals and organizations who share our vision for change and support our efforts to expose the flaws and failures of the Texas death penalty system. Through our statewide outreach, education, and advocacy, we are reaching more and more Texans with the message that our state does not need the death penalty. If you are not already a member or supporter of TCADP, I invite you to join us today and help us continue to send the message to our communities and to our elected officials that we are changing the climate on this issue. By being here tonight, you are part of the momentum that is hastening the end of the death penalty, even here in Texas. So tonight, let us celebrate our victories and our champions, acknowledge the challenges still ahead, and reaffirm our collective commitment that we will not stop until we abolish the death penalty once and for all. Thank you.
Please join if you haven't already joined. There's some forms here. There's some pens. There's forms outside. You know, this organization is lean and mean, and A modest donation will go a long way. You give Dave Atwood $50, he can get halfway across the country. So, seriously, I think, David, is it 470 something have been executed since 470, close to 470. Okay, if those of us with means, I know there's people in the crowd with thoroughbred racehorses and Italian sports cars, a few. Seriously, if you donate $1 for each person we've executed since Furman versus Georgia, that's $470. That'll go so far to helping this organization win this battle. And we will win, we're right. Texas is better than the death penalty. We are going to win. It's just a question of when. So please be generous. I know we all have different economic abilities, but if you can give $10 or $50 or $470, what a wonderful way to donate your money to such a worthy cause. So thank you very much. And
All right, the taco trucks are running. There's beer, wine. We've got sweet treats by Eatsy Boys and some more blues. Let's just enjoy one another's company a little while longer. Thank you so much.